Hi, this is Petra, welcome back. And today we do something a bit different. So the whole sequence today will be on the chair and we will focus on our spine, really moving the spine in all directions. Now, why on a chair? I thought it would be a nice idea to give you some input, what you could potentially do in the office, or also, if you have a hard time standing or sitting on the yoga mat. Of course, you could do this on a yoga mat, this sequence, but I will just show it to you on the chair. All right, very good. Hope you enjoy it. So we're going to get started. So find a good seated position where you can have your feet planted in front of the chair and you're not leaning backwards, so on the chair. So you're sitting a bit away, right? So you hold on to the side and then you see that you straighten your back a bit. Really nice and elongated spine. And maybe tuck the chin ever so slightly. So really, and then relax the shoulders, trying to focus on the extension or the elongation of the spine here. Then you can just bring your hands on your legs, closing the eyes. And then connect to your breath. Try to breathe through the nose all the time. Inhaling deeply and exhaling deeply. We will see now. Today on the breath we focus on the spine. So on the inhale, see what happens to the spine. And on the exhale, see what happens to the spine. So inhaling, the belly expands, the chest expands. But what also happens here, the spine elongates a bit. And then on the exhale, as the belly draws back in, we also compress the spine ever so slightly. So inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. Don't need to do anything, just to really focus, bring your attention to the spine. This happens naturally, just a little bit. Deep inhale and a deep exhale. Okay. Now to begin with, first of all, it's always a good idea. We're going to take 3 deep breaths. So inhaling, lift up the shoulders towards the ears as much as you can, and on the exhale, drop it down. Inhaling, shoulders up, lift them up, exhaling, and one more time. Deepest inhale yet, all the way. Lift up the shoulders and now drop the shoulders and a deep, deep exhale. Very nice. That's where we leave our shoulders now. Now we try to continue with a really straight spine. We just start bringing our chin forward towards the chest. And then on the inhale, we bring the chin up again and we look slightly up, not too much. Exhaling, chin to the chest. And then inhaling, looking up. Continue doing that. The neck is really part of the spine. The first few vertebrae of the spine are located in the neck. So one more time, inhaling, chin up, look up, and then on the exhale, chin to the chest. We leave the chin there, and now we interlace our fingers behind on our head, and then we just put a slight pressure on the head, not too much. So maybe the chin moves a bit closer to your chest. And then from here we start moving very close to the body, our chin. From left to right, and then you will feel the stretch a bit more on the side, in the neck. And then coming back to the center on the next inhale, coming up, leave the hands, the arms where they are, and now try to really press the elbows to the side. You will feel, again, the spine is straight and long, elongated, elbows to the side, opening up the chest here. We normally, get very tight here in the chest because we always sit like this, a little bit slouched forward. It feels normally really good to elbows to the side, opening up. Okay, and from here, really trying to keep the elbows back as much as we can. We start moving from side to side, from the center body now. So really from our belly. So we're moving a bit further down in the spine. Moving here from side to side, elbows stretch to the side. So meaning we have a really straight back. Front body is opening up, or continues to open up from side to side. Now you can do these moves, really in between during your day when you're sitting somewhere. Like I said, excellent for doing it in between, at work or in your home office, just to give some release to your spine. Okay, back to the center, and now we stretch the arms to the side. Again, see that you sit up nice and tall, the arms are about shoulder width, and now we move the arms from side to side. And again, of course, the body from the center moves as well. So we also get a bit, we're moving the spine all the way. Draw your arms back as much as you can. Look back. Okay, inhale. We bring the arms up. We stretch up. And here see that if you can interlace your fingers, turn the palms, and really now give yourself a beautiful stretch here, maybe from on one side, so a bit of a side body stretch, the other side, and then the arms, both arms up. And again, see, can you maybe bring your arms back a bit more, and you feel the extension in the spine, opening in the chest. So from here, we're going to do a lateral stretch in our spine. So bring the right hand down. See if you can hold on to your chair. The left arm reaches up first, further, as much as you can. And then on the exhale, over to the right side. You feel here really on the right side. You should feel a really good stretch. Your head can look up to the ceiling if that works for your neck. Taking deep breaths. Maybe you can really send your breath here in the area between the ribs. Inhaling and exhaling. One more time. Inhaling maybe to the side a bit further. And exhaling. On the next inhale, we come back. Let's stretch our arms up again. All the way. On the exhale, now the left hand onto the chair. You can all hold on here. Inhaling, reach up as far as you can, and then on the exhale, over to the left side. Again, turn your head so maybe you can look up if it's okay for your neck. Inhaling and exhaling. Feel also this opening up here in the area between your ribs. So we have done extension and flexion of the spine. Now we're doing this lateral move. So, and then inhale, coming back up, reaching up both arms. And now, next move the spine is able to do is a rotation. So we rotate first from the center of our body towards the right side, and then you bring one hand, the left hand, you try again either on your leg or on your stool, and if you can, your right hand hold on to the back of the stool. And that way you can turn yourself, twist yourself a bit more into this rotation. See also that you have the shoulders away from the ears, the spine is straight, and then inhaling, lengthening, exhaling, turning the tiny bit more. Inhaling, lengthening, exhaling a bit more. One more time. Inhaling, lengthening, and exhaling a bit more. Turning back, turning back. Okay, and the next inhale. We come back, reaching up again. Really reach up all the way. Elongate that spine. And then turning to the left side from the center. Lift the arms up. So turn until you cannot turn anymore. And then bring your hands down. Right hand on your leg or the front of the stool, and the left hand comes to the back of the stool. Inhaling, extending the spine, exhaling, rotation. See that you have the shoulders away from the ears, chest is open, spine is straight. Excellent, excellent move for our spine. Just this one, if you do this a couple of times, you will see you feel so much better. Deep breaths. Inhale, straightening. Exhale, turning. Inhale, straightening. Exhale, turning. And then one more time. Inhaling, straighten, elongate that spine, and exhale, rotate a bit further. Slowly coming back. All right, so we come back to the front, to the center, and we start now moving from the center. So really just make circles from your belly as much as you want to, as deep as you want to. So maybe in the beginning, not such big circles yet, but then you can see if you want to go deeper into it, moving forward, so really coming into that flexion of the spine. And we change the direction. Big circles. Okay, and then maybe opening up the feet a bit wider than hip width, and we're going to just let ourselves fall forward in a seated forward fold as far as we can. You can bring the arms maybe on the inside of your legs. Then just see, drop your head, you can shake your head. Yes and no. Just release any tension from the neck here. And see slowly that you fold forward a bit further. And you just need to see if you want to open up your legs even further and just hang here as much as you can. You can also release your hands. Maybe grabbing hold of, bring your arms to the outside of your legs. Hold on to the feet and then just hang here. Deep breaths. Full flexion of the spine. Deep breaths. Then very slowly release your hand. Again, you can bring your hands onto the ground and then slowly roll up.
keep your head hanging, right? All the way, also your arms are hanging round the back, round the back. Very good. And when we are back up, we do a few shoulder rolls. Inhaling, shoulders up, and exhaling back down. Inhaling up, and exhaling back down. Inhaling up, and exhaling back down. That's where we lift them up. Now, bringing the hand again onto the feet, onto the legs. Sorry, you can also keep your legs a bit wider than hip width. Now we're doing cat-cow in a seated position. So the cat, we move our belly backwards. So we're rounding the lower back, we're rounding the upper back. Really see, moving the chin toward the chest, and then on the inhale, opposite direction. So we're arching the lower back slightly, we're opening up the chest, we're looking up, and then on the exhale, really synchronize that with your breath. Exhale into cat, chin towards the chest. Inhaling, arch the back, looking up. And here, shoulders are away from the ears. Look up, open up the chest again. And then on the exhale, on purpose, you draw your shoulders towards your ears. The whole back is rounding. Inhaling, opening up, looking up. Exhaling, rounding. Inhaling and exhaling. Also this one, such an excellent move for the spine into flexion and full extension. Keep going. You can also stay in one position for a bit if that feels good for you. For example, into cat here. Really feel how the whole way back is rounded. And then on the inhale, changing into the cow. Feel how the front body is opening up, how the shoulders are pressed away from the ears, and you look forward. One more time, all the way into cat, rounding the back, shoulders towards the ear, chin towards the chest. Inhaling up, opening up the chest, looking up. Okay, now we come back into neutral position. Now I'll show you one last one. For that one, we get up from our chair. And I'm just going to move my chair a bit so you can see better. So you try to hold on to with your fingers on the back of the stool. But you can also do this, for example, on a table, right? Or on anything where you can hold on to. And then you walk back with your feet until your arms are stretched. Now keep your knees slightly bent. And you really should feel here now a really good stretch. Of course in the arms, but in the upper back, in the spine. And now you can also start moving the legs. So straightening first one leg, straightening the other leg, and then try if you can to straighten here both legs, but keep the spine straight as well. Yes, again, opening up the front body here. And continue a bit here, whatever feels good for you. You could continue moving your legs because we're also stretching here the back of the legs. Or you just stay here in stillness and start working into straightening the back, moving back. Even if you feel like maybe you even want to bring your feet a bit further backwards. Stretching. Deep breaths. Feels so good here. You can also move your head from side to side, looking below you, underneath your armpits. And then slowly Bending those knees first and then walking forward again. Ooh, how does that feel? And then we're coming back. Gonna sit down one more time on this chair, on the stool. Hands on your legs. Now we have the feet again about hip width and straighten the back. Chin slightly tucked. Chest is open. Now close your eyes and feel into your body. How does this feel now after we have stretched the spine in every possible direction? Deep breath again. Feel on the inhale how the spine becomes a bit longer. You can grow a bit here. And then on the exhale how the spine relaxes again. Deep inhale through the nose. Deep long exhale through the mouth. Enjoy these last few breaths here. You know, there's a saying, a Chinese proverb, you're only as young as your spine is flexible. So really important to move the spine, to relax the spine. Okay, and then from here, gently blink your eyes open. And that's it. That was our spinal yoga on a chair. Thank you very much for joining me, yogis. And I hope your spine feels very young right now. All right, hope to see you again soon. Ciao, ciao.